Maker's Gonna Learn
YouTube channel.
How's everybody doing today?
Yeah.
My mic cord is like messing with me.
Oh, it's okay.
Okay.
We're good to go? Yeah. Can you hear us? We good to go?
Okay,
good.
cool. We kind of like rushed
Yeah.
in here. What's new?
We
I feel
always
like
rush in here.
We rushed in here yesterday.
Yeah.
We've been trying to do
Anyways.
some fun little we've been working on a bunch of stuff out there today.
A bunch of stuff, yes.
Yeah, there's a lot, like between me, Lauren, and Caitlin, and like projects.
Just all three in the crafting studio, crafting away.
In the zone.
So,
in
yeah.
the zone. So,
But I'm trying to, I don't see any chats rolling in. Maybe they're just not rolling in. I'm not logged in,
how
so
many
I don't
people
know.
do we
I can't
have?
tell.
Oh, we've got 28 right now.
28?
So
Okay.
it's like a quiet Wednesday.
Yeah.
So, oh, thanks,
Thank
Megan.
you.
Thank
I see
you.
the chats rolling in now, so
Listen,
I'm good to go.
me and Caitlin went to a Mexican restaurant. When was that? Like 3 weeks ago? Or it was a Chinese.
Yes,
yeah. And they
yes.
asked us if we were
If we were
sisters.
sisters.
And I feel like that we could pass for sisters.
Oh, yeah.
For sure. We're
Without
both
a doubt.
Gingies.
Yeah.
So, but we are doing a really cute Dollar Tree project with you guys today. It
Who
is
don't love the Dollar Tree?
literally like,
I love the Dollar Tree, and then there's some, like, they have stepped up their crafting game, which I know, like,
Yeah.
Tanner talks about that often whenever he does his Dollar Tree stuff. And if I'm not mistaken, he has, like, a whole documentary of Dollar Tree
a documentary
stuff on his YouTube channel.
Yes.
Or, well, our YouTube channel. But
Those are like some of our most viewed videos.
oh, yeah. I mean, y'all love the Dollar Tree just as much as we do. And if you don't,
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but we love it.
And
So.
honestly, they make like, I mean, it's not going to be like the top quality, but like they make
No, but
vinyl.
they've stepped up their crafting game. And I think in that video, he talks about the differences between, like our StarCraft vinyl, our 143 vinyl versus the Dollar Tree vinyl and Hobby Lobby.
Yeah.
What is theirs, like Paper Studio or something
Yeah,
like that.
yeah.
So, I mean, he talks about like all of that stuff, but
Yeah.
who doesn't love the Dollar Tree?
There's just, there's just so many things. And what I really love is that if I mess up, I can do it like 500 times and I'm not going to feel guilty.
And you're not wasting a bunch of money. I mean, I
Yes.
get, sure, it's $1, but still, it's $1
It's actually
in the crafting world.
$1.25, Caitlin.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
It's $1.25.
They've
now.
upped their prices.
We're going to be like those old people, and when our grandkids are like, I want to go to the Dollar Tree, we'll be like, I remember back in my day when it was only $1.
The
We
Dollar
had to
Tree
walk
probably
uphill both
won't
ways.
even exist when Chloe gets older.
That'll be sad. Oh my gosh, listen.
knows?
We were talking about movie theaters and how...
I was talking to my grandmother about that Monday.
Were you?
Sunday. It was Sunday night. She went to the movie. She was working for 50 cents an hour.
Stop
She went
it.
to the movies and bought a Coke and some peanuts for 50 cents.
In my dreams.
I was like,
In my dreams. There's literally no way. You know it costs like $1,000 to go to the movies right now? It's like
there's
$500
nothing
for
that's a penny
Coke.
anymore.
No
Or
way.
nickel. I like a lot of old people there talk about, well, that was just a nickel when we were growing up. Well, there ain't nothing a
What's
nickel
a nickel?
now. Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
Anyways.
Well, listen, I'll say this too, and if Trey, my husband's watching, if we ever win the lottery, our lottery thing that we're gonna do is buy an old theater and
oh
turn
my
it.
gosh, yes.
That's like one of our dreams, because when we were in high school, we worked at the movies together.
Yes. Do you know, here in town, beside Ingalls, there's an old ran-down
Yes.
movie theater. That used to be my favorite one to go to.
That's the
growing
one we
up.
want. We're getting it.
I
We're gonna
love it.
We want to have
Y'all need to hit the lottery.
I know. Why not?
All y'all can come watch movies with
Yeah,
us.
it'll be a good time. But we want to have theme nights,
Yes.
you know, like in the old days, they dressed up, real dressed up and went, had
Yes.
dinner. Oh, we want to do that. We want to have 80s horror movie night.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Wouldn't that
I
be
love
so fun? So anyways, that's our lottery wish.
Yeah, well.
What's everybody saying? We're missing.
They're
We're
just
missing
saying
stuff.
hello. I don't really have a lot of comments rolling in, but I don't know if it's not where I'm logged in or we're just not active today. That's okay. But,
let's see. Look, Diana said, when I was a kid, they had the 5 and dime store. So was that like a nickel and dime, I'm assuming?
nickel and dime
5
store.
and dime?
Yeah.
That's awesome. I
Crazy.
love that. So, yeah, I
Well,
guess I can go on over to the craft table.
All right,
Show
let's
you
get
guys
to
what I'm doing.
crafting.
Okay, let's see. So I've got lots of goodies over here. This is the project we're making if you missed it in the thumbnail. So this is a Dollar Tree pizza pan. And let me just show you guys how freaking fun this is. If I can get it with I need to get my nails done, you guys. Listen, don't be judging me. Let me flip this over so I can grab it good. Okay, this is a magnetic, let's like, what do you use?
It's aluminum.
A pizza pan. Yeah, it's like an
Dollar Tree
aluminum
pizza
pizza pan.
Yeah.
And then what we've done is made these magnetic seasonal trucks that go on here. So you can actually change with the holidays. That might not be straight. But like we've got 4th of July, we've got the beach, and all of these trucks are on the Maker's Gonna Learn website. And I have like an Easter one I'm gonna cut. So these are super cute. And actually, I just want to tell you guys this. I sealed this, and I know people are like really big about sealants. Like they want to seal, you guys want to seal your signs.
Yeah.
I don't know why you want to seal them. But with this, I use chalk paint. And so like I was finding when I was changing the trucks that it would like kind of scratch off a little bit. So I was like, oh, I'll seal it. It really didn't make it any better. So you can just use chalk paint or use like a satin paint would probably be best.
I had it,
yeah, which I'm using chalk paint today, but you can put like a Mod Podge over it and it helps it a little bit because the chalk paint is like, y'all know.
Oh yeah.
If you scratch it, honestly, like a chalk paint wax might have been good, but I was just kind of playing around with it. So, and y'all can too. But I went ahead and painted our pizza pan. So this is like the base. So obviously it starts out silver, and this is just like a 12-inch pizza pan. And we use the StarCraft chalk paint. If y'all are new here, I use this for like literally everything. It's my favorite. This is the best chalk paint. It just is. Like, it's consistent. It doesn't get chunky. Like, it's just good. So I went ahead and painted that. And if we can go overhead, I'll show you guys like the other supplies that I use. So we're going to be using Inkjet printable magnet sheets. These are awesome. We use these for everything. So I've already printed a couple of these. So we've got, this is our spring truck. How cute is that? It's like little flowers.
Is it flowers?
Yeah, there's like
That's
little
adorable.
I know, I love it. And then I cut the beach one just because we already had that one. Oh, are they upside down here? I might have showed that one upside down too. There you go. So those are the ones we're gonna cut out today. And then you're gonna need a strong grip Cricut mat for your magnet sheets because they will move on you. I've got just like a standard light grip for our HTV. I've got some black HTV that we're gonna use for our words. Scissors, this is like macrame rope. You don't have to use this, but this is like right here where I painted it just to kind of clean up the edges. I use that. And then I got blue painter's tape, a true control knife. I'm trying to use that word more than X-Acto knife. And then I've got some black ribbon to hang it from, hot glue gun, and then we've got our mini heat press, mini EasyPress.
Yes.
That's what I'm trying to say. Did you guys know that you could put HTV onto this? What, was it you that was asking me if that was something we could do, or Tanner?
I think it might have been Tanner.
Because I was like, yeah, you can totally put HTV on top of the paint.
On paint,
yeah. Yeah, you can put HTV over this paint.
Yeah.
You have to be easy with like the iron and stuff, but you can totally do that. So let's see, Sherry says, oh, Shirley's asking what the cost is. Well, the Dollar Tree pizza pan is $1.25. I think this one was actually one you already had that was used.
I had it at my house. I had not used it yet.
Okay.
That was when like we could not find Dollar Tree pizza pans at all.
I know. Well, because I think like the Dollar Tree pizza pan was like a thing for a second. Like I think that. Oh, the magnet sheets. Can you click on the link? And I think we have the link in the description, and there's a price on those. And all this stuff should be linked below also for you all.
They're not $15.99 for 8 by 11 sheets.
So not
8.5 by 11.
Yeah, it's not terrible. I mean, like, I feel like if you bought a sign like this and it had interchangeable pieces, it's going to cost you a lot more than that. And you can use these magnetic sheets for like literally so much. We have so many upcoming projects with these, like lives. Caitlin worked on one today.
Yes.
We do one in Maker University using magnet sheets. I use these a bunch. I made Polaroids with these, like magnetic Polaroids.
I want to think Tanner did that live. Was that a live or an organic? I can't remember.
I can't remember.
But I do know that he has already filmed it. So I think it's a live.
The Polaroid magnet sheets, I think it was a live. And it was really, they're really cute.
Yes.
Yeah. If you guys need the cost of any of our products, they're all linked below. So you guys can click on any of those links. It'll take you, most of them are on Amazon. Some of them might be on 143 Vinyl because that's where we get that StarCraft chalk paint. But that's all the supplies you need. I'm gonna plug in my hot glue gun so it's like ready to go for us. And I will show you guys where to find these files in the Makers Gonna Learn website. So let's hop over to the computer. Of course, I'm not logged in yet. What's new? Okay, let me move all this stuff around. Okay, I feel like people are talking a bunch and I'm missing it all. Haven't tried the magnet sheets yet. I'm really excited now because I have magnet sheets but didn't know what I was gonna do with them. Yes, Diana, listen, there are so many different projects that you can do with magnet sheets. And I never really thought to even use them before, but like, here we are.
I haven't either, honestly. Like
We've used them a
We were
bunch.
talking about like printable magnet sheets. I was like, what?
Yeah.
You know, but this has turned into a very cute project, and we've used the magnet sheets. I mean, I think that's our third pack in like quite a span,
Yeah.
but still, you know, I mean,
Yeah.
we've just been using them a lot.
Yeah, for sure. So what I'm gonna do, I'm on a blank canvas in Design Space. So what I wanted to do is go ahead and lay out the pizza pan. So the pizza pan in totality is like 13 inches across, but that middle, there's like a rim, and then the middle section is actually 12 inches. So I went ahead, I'm gonna go ahead and make this 12 inches. That way we've got like a base to work with. And I'm gonna change this to a light beige color because that's what we're painting. And the first thing that I'm gonna do is add in our text. So the design that we picked says, welcome to our home. And you can customize this if you wanna put, welcome to the Griffiths, or welcome to the Crawfords, or you know, whatever you wanna put.
I mean, even if you wanted to do like, like more of a chunky font, you could literally just put like welcome, you know, and then just do something like that. I think that would be really cute.
For sure. And this font, I forgot to, oops. I wish these would go away. What do we do? Details?
Yeah,
later,
I think like stuff's
try
gonna pop
tonight.
up, but then just exit out of it when it pops up.
I want this one to X out, but it wants me to view it, and I don't want to view it.
Hit view, and then I think it'll pop up something, and then you can bring up the X.
Okay, let's do view, and then exit out. Okay, let's do, let's do this font. Okay, so what you're gonna do, I'm just totally doing different, not welcome to our home. I'm doing your last name, your new last name. Is that
I'm
okay?
good with whatever.
Okay, so what you're
That's
gonna do, I know. So we're going to curve this text along the edge of the pizza pan. I love this little technique in Design Space. And you can move this up and back just like this. We don't wanna curve it like a ton. I feel like that's good. And then let me move this down so we can see what's going on. I feel like maybe just a little bit more, and then you can kind of bump it up. If you wanted to bring your letter spacing in a little bit more, you can. It's gonna want me to undo my circle though. Let's put this back at 0. I'm gonna bring the letters. Whenever I curved it, my letters were having tiny spaces in between, and y'all know I'm like super anal about stuff. So I'm just gonna pinch them together a smidge and then curve it. Does that make sense to everybody?
Yep.
Okay. There we go. And then you can align this. I like to keep everything aligned like as I'm going, if that makes sense. How cute is that?
That is very cute.
Okay, and then along the bottom, I'm just gonna put welcome to our home. And we're basically gonna do the same thing that we did for the top line, except we're gonna go the opposite direction. So, and we can even probably shrink that a little bit. And you can just curve it just like that. And then we'll have to keep curving it because I want it to fit nicely in that bottom edge. And I'm gonna curve this one more and just piddle around until you get it to where it looks good to you. Cute.
That is super cute.
Let's align these. We're gonna center them. Okay, what do you guys think?
I like that.
I love that. Someone says something is wrong on my end and I only see my posts. Oh, okay, okay. Yeah. I think that's just YouTube being silly. Are we missing anything? You got to tell me if anybody asks any questions.
I've not seen nothing thus far.
Okay. Well, so these are our words. The next thing we're going to do is go to our Makers Gonna Learn website. So this is, I'm in like our 3D cut files because yesterday we talked about 3D paper projects. I'm just going to click the cut files link and I'm going to search truck, and you'll be able to see that we have a ton of these trucks. We've got like, we've got 4th of July, beach,
I think there's like a
Valentine's.
Halloween one, and I'm obsessed with it.
It's so cute. Look at the little shamrocks.
Oh, those are cute.
Yeah.
Y'all know I have a seasonal tree up in my house, right?
Yeah, Caitlin has a tree she keeps up all the time.
I do.
It's so cute.
It's like a 9-foot pencil tree, so just like very skinny in the corner kind of thing. And I have ornaments that go on it. I'm actually getting ready to switch out my Easter ornaments, so I've not done that yet. But,
for what? What are you going to do next?
I'm going to put my 4th of July ornaments up.
Listen, I love 4th of July decorations. 4th of July decorations just make me happy. I don't know.
I have summer and 4th of July, but I'm just going to do a little bit of both. Maybe.
Oh, that'll be cute. I love that. Okay. So these are all the options. Also, these are really cute. The back ends.
Just the back end of the truck. Those are cute.
Yeah, so you guys can do this technique with any of these print and cut images. I mean, like, you don't have to do the truck. If you wanted to, like, go find an Easter bunny, go find a Christmas tree, like, in our files, you could interchange that instead. You don't have to do the trucks. But what we're going to do is I'm going to pick this shamrock truck. And let's see, Diana says, you ladies have me thinking again. With this pizza pan, you can make different things for each season with magnets on the embellishments to trade out. Yes, that's exactly what I was just saying. So once you get to this page, go ahead and download. And then you're going to want to unzip your file so it pulls in here. And then I think we already had it downloaded. That's why it just popped up and I didn't have to unzip it. And then what you'll do is go back into Design Space and you want to upload your trucks. So we'll go ahead, upload, browse. You can go right to your downloads. Why did it do that? Let's go back to Finder and go to, I don't know why it's doing that. It's unzipped there, but it's not unzipped whenever I go into Design Space. What's it called? Shamrock? We'll just search it. Shamrock. There it is. Okay. Open. Complex. Continue. Continue.
Cute.
I love it. Okay. And then what we're going to do, we're going to select it, add to canvas, go Cobras. That's my volleyball team. I want a grass volleyball team, you guys. I literally only play volleyball. Like, my family's like really into volleyball. I'm not, but I was like, you know what? I'm gonna have a volleyball team this year. And here I am. I'm making team t-shirts. I don't know what I'm doing though, but it'll be fun. Okay, so you can already see when I pulled this in that Design Space is like, man, that's too big. I don't like that. So we have to like make it much bigger. So right now it's at 9.4 by 4.6. Let's make it 9.25. And look, our little triangle went away. Because I want this thing to be like as big as possible. I like them to be like very noticeable. Yeah, I want it to be like full on my image.
And I mean, honestly, like if you wanted to put this on a door or something to interchange it, like on your front door, I mean,
you want it to be
people,
big.
Yeah, like you want people to see.
Yes.
It's not, you know, it's not like they're going to go by and be like, what is that on the door?
Yeah,
you know, I
like
mean,
you can
want
see
to
that this is a shamrock truck.
Right.
So, love it. Oh, a menu board would be so cute. Or a chore board. A chore board with this technique would be really cool.
That would be cute.
Okay. All we need to do now is, I'm just going to kind of break this all apart. We don't need this circle. So you can hide it. You can delete it. I'm just going to delete it. And then what we're going to do next is I'm going to bring these up close to each other and then attach them so that they cut right beside each other on our HTV. So let me redo that so I can show you guys what I did. So they were separate. I'm just pulling them really close to each other and then I'm going to click and drag, attach. That way, whenever I go to cut it on the HTV, that's going to cut on the same like matte really close together. Like I don't want it to be cut all the way at the top and then all the way at the bottom, if that makes sense.
Right.
And then this one, we are gonna do a print and cut. And what we'll do next is make it. So we're gonna select on matte, continue. And then what you'll do, if you're doing this one, it's gonna want you to go ahead and print it. I already printed some out, so I'm not gonna do that. And then on this, you're gonna be doing HTV. We're not doing permanent vinyl. You could do permanent vinyl. I don't see why. The only issue that I see with using permanent vinyl is that if you guys stick that transfer tape on there and peel it off, it may rip your paint up.
Chalk paint.
Yes, especially chalk paint. Now, if you're doing chalk paint on like a wood sign, the paint's gonna adhere to the surface a lot better. But if you're doing chalk paint on a metal like sheet or something, it's not gonna do good. So HTV is probably your best bet here. I'm gonna go ahead and mirror my image. Anytime you use HTV, you need to mirror your image. And then I'm gonna go ahead and select continue. And we're gonna be using the Maker 3 today. Maybe. You can turn it into a countdown to Christmas, Halloween, Easter. Yes, that's such a good idea.
That is cute.
Deborah, volleyball is so much fun. I know, I love it. Listen, I'm probably not good at it, but like, I'm gonna give my best effort. I'm gonna put my best foot forward for Queen Cobras. We're not King Cobras, we're Queen Cobras. Oh Lord. Okay, why is it not working? Why is it not connecting?
It's not on. Is it on?
Yeah, it's on. It's on Bluetooth. Maybe I should not do it with Bluetooth. Let's just do it with like the USB. And Design Space makes me go all the way out and come all the way back in. Okay, continue. I'm gonna make sure this is mirrored again. If you go back, you gotta repeat all your steps. Continue. Let's do it. Maybe I'm not connected anymore. Lauren was using it. She was practicing something.
It should plug into the bottom of the black thing.
Yes.
There we go.
We're connected. Okay.
There we go.
Here we go. Let's go back. Let's go back. Okay. Do I think masking tape would pull up the paint? I'm not gonna say no. I feel like it would pull up the paint. Also, I'm gonna add in our little Easter truck because I already printed our Easter truck and I want to cut it out for you guys so you can kind of see what it looks like whenever we go to cut it out with the Cricut. So I'm gonna pull in my Easter truck and Design Space. Let's upload this. It is hot in here. Is it just me?
No, I'm absolutely burning up.
I think it's hot outside today is what I think is happening. Are you comfortable?
I'm not comfortable.
We're behind the lights, Sadie. We're roasting. Angie was in Knoxville last weekend for volleyball. That's awesome. My sister coaches a volleyball team. We're based out of Morristown, though. We're not in Knoxville, but we're very, very close to Knoxville. Kathy, I love volleyball, but I need an old people league. I'm only 42. Listen, my parents both play. My dad has done doubles, and he was probably 42-ish when he was doing it, and then my mom too. So, okay. And I think I actually had this truck at 8.5. Okay, and then let's go make it. We are connected to the Cricut now, so we should not have any issues. I'm gonna mirror my image, don't forget, on HTV. And there it is, we're connected. Okay, after today, I won't be out of my craft room for a month. I love when everyone shares ideas. It gets my creative juices running wild.
Good.
Love that. Okay, if you didn't know this, if you haven't used magnet sheets, they're in Design Space. So let's go magnet sheet. And this one, I did the printable magnet sheet. I think I've used the other setting for something else before.
I think it is like 1.0. Is that what? There was like a 1.0 magnet sheet.
Yeah.
Millimeter. Okay. I used that one not knowing that there was a printable magnet sheet, and it did 8 passes.
Holy moly.
And I was like, I do not have time for this.
Listen.
So, but the printable magnet, I went back, and the printable magnet sheet only does like what, 1 or 2?
Yeah. It's not nearly as many.
Not like 8.
I accidentally put printable magnet sheet on the HTV section, so this is actually going to be everyday iron on. We did turn our mirror on, so when you're doing the words, you're doing everyday iron on. We're using the fine point blade, and then we're just going to go ahead and let me put this onto my light grip mat. I'm toasting in here.
Burning up.
So I'm gonna put shiny side down. Can you guys see what I'm doing? Let's see. And I love HTV, like just generally because
it's so like
it
versatile.
Just stays. Yeah, and it stays really well.
It works excellent. And I mean, it has your transfer tape already built into it. Like,
yes.
I love and swear by HTV.
Yeah, we're HTV fans.
I mean, it just works. I personally, you know, this is my opinion, I feel like it works a lot better than, you know, just permanent vinyl. You can iron it on wood. You can iron it on plastic within reason.
Aluminum, apparently, yeah.
Yeah, so.
Acrylic. Mm-hmm. We did it on acrylic. You did it on acrylic like last week.
Yep.
So there's just a lot of versatility with HTV, and that's why we like it. What's everybody saying? Do you guys have any questions so far? Are we confusing you? Let us know if we can help you at all. So right now I'm just cutting the HTV that's going to go along the edges of the pizza pan, and then after that we will cut out our actual truck magnet. So I think that's going to be good. And I cut out some Welcome to Our Home already, but I'm going to cut out your Crawford one just so that you can use it.
Okay.
So actually, while that is going, we can probably go ahead and start gluing our macrame cord around the edge so that you can see here. Am I centered, Sadie? So right here, my hands are sunburned. If they look red, it's because they're sunburned. I'm going to go ahead and just start gluing this all the way around. So I'm going to cut this edge off. And you can actually glue the edge. You can glue this edge so that it doesn't come apart. I'm just putting a little bit of hot glue. Maybe she'll come out. There we go. And certain types of string you can actually burn with like a lighter and it keeps it from fraying. But I'm just gluing this down. Okay. I'm 5'1", so it's challenging but fun, except when we had co-ed games, I'd be knocked down by some of the guys because they wanted to win. I hear you, sis. I hear you. This is an all-women's grass volleyball league, so I'm hoping it's not that intense. It may be intense, so, you know, some of them girls don't play, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm just there to have fun. Yes. I mean, I'll take it seriously, but, like, not that seriously. Okay, so what we're going to do, I'm all mixed up here. What we're going to do is just, I'm going to put a little bit and then glue it. I'm just going to put a little bit of glue down, and then hot glue dries really quick. If you've been in the crafting world for any period of time, you probably know this. So just glue it down, and as you go, you can spin it around. This is like good old-fashioned crafting, you guys. Mm-hmm. That's why I love this project.
I'm very surprised that no one said anything about your hot glue gun.
Because I'm not using a limb lily?
Yeah, because, well, you know, typically Tanner swears by them, you know.
Yes.
I'm just surprised that no one said anything.
No one said anything. Are you guys limb lily users too? I'm not.
Someone says, can you show one being printed? Are you talking about the
magnet sheet?
Magnet sheet?
I cannot because we don't have a printer in here. But they literally print out like a sheet of paper.
Yeah.
Like it prints out like a print and cut. If you cut something on like sticker paper or anything, it literally just prints out and it looks like this. I mean, this looks like that you would put it in the same way you would put in paper. Like there's the magnet sheet. So for our printer, you put this side facing up and then you just feed it through the rear tray.
Yeah.
And that's all we do. And it'll just depend honestly on what printer that you're using, the way that you need to feed it in and all that. But there's nothing fancy about how we print it. It's just basic. So I'm going to glue this all the way around, and I think our HTV is done. Just keep working our way around. What else? I prefer HGV when it's a possibility too. 148 people watching. That's awesome. Yeah. So we're gonna keep going. I feel like this type of crafting is like very relaxing to watch.
It's
like,
old school.
Yeah, and like when people are painting, or I love watching people paint. Like someone could just sit in silence and paint.
Yes. Someone asked, Sandy, she actually asked if it was printed with a regular printer. Yes. It's
Inkjet.
Inkjet. Yes, I was going to say, I'm pretty sure the pink packet that the magnet sheets come in say Inkjet printable magnet sheets.
Yes. I don't know. They probably do have other types of like magnet sheets that you can print on. But the specific ones we use are Inkjet printer magnet sheets. Inkjet's just the way to go, really. What were we saying we used earlier? A laser printer?
Yeah,
I don't know if
that
you
was
could
only
do that
for special, like certain things.
I don't think you could use that for this. I'm to the last leg of my hot glue gun, you guys.
Do you need some more hot glue?
Nope.
You sure?
Mm-hmm. Oh, we're making it work. Okay. And then you'll just nip it. You see it? Okay. And then we're just gonna nip it. I should have nipped it before I glued it down.
What's the name of the font you used?
That's a good question, Caitlin. It is this one?
Yes, someone asked what the name of that font is that they love.
Amore?
Amore,
yes. And then, okay, let's go ahead. I'm gonna move this up. Why is our Cricut was flashing red? It did this to Lauren earlier for some reason.
Did it cut anything?
Yeah, it cut.
All of it?
Well, we're fixing to find out. Let's see. Okay, so let me peel this off and see what's happened. Earlier, we were trying to do some print and cut stuff with it, and it like made this weird popping sound.
That's our second Cricut. That
Made that weird
Isn't
sound.
that the new one, Sadie? That blue one, I'm pretty sure.
Well, I hope it's fine. I hope it's not broken. Y'all, I hate watching people weed because I weed very aggressively. And I feel like people are judging me. But I'm an aggressive weeder. Yeah, it like didn't cut well. Okay, that's fine. I went ahead and printed the other one. For some reason, our machine did not cut our Crawford very well. Let me keep going and see what happens. Yeah, we won't use that one. But I do have some already printed right here. So we're gonna use these. So after you weed your HTV, we're gonna go ahead and lay this onto our pan. And I've had my Cricut mini heat press ready. So what we're gonna do is line this up at the bottom, and I'm gonna actually trim these so it can fit better. I also love HTV because it has built-in transfer on it.
Oh yes, that's why I swear by it.
I'll glue that down better here in a second. So go ahead and put that there, and then we'll trim the edges of this one too so we can line it up. I want to nestle it up in the round edge. So just like that. So, can you guys see that? Okay, up, good. And then I'm just gonna take my mini press, which turned off because I took too long. But these get so hot so fast. And just be super careful because this gets hot really fast too. Also, do not transfer this on until your paint is like 100% dry. Don't try to get, hasty and just do it. I'm gonna go ahead and start ironing on our HTV. Welcome to our home. Okay. Welcome is, what, is it Cricut? Tammy said, welcome is A, and then didn't say anything else.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, a little Cricut. Okay. I'll fix it. It's not ironed down yet. We can just kind of grab it. Let me just get my big old head in the frame here. It's kind of weird because the W and the L are like really tall. Does that look better, everybody? Hopefully it does. What's going on with you guys today? Are you just hanging out? Are you at work? Are you sneaking away from your kids? Are you sitting in your driveway before you go into your house?
I would love to do that some days.
Oh, I do. Whenever my baby falls asleep in the car, I'm like, this is perfect. I'm going to sit here for 20 minutes and let her nap. And I'm just going to sit. And that's what I'm going to do. And it's so nice every time. In case you guys didn't know, I have a 5-month-old. She likes to nap in the car.
So does Chloe.
Does she nap in the car a lot still?
Which I do too. I mean, when I know we're going on a road trip, I don't drive. Yeah, it's in the books. It's been in the books for a while.
It's been in the books.
I do not do it. I don't get behind the driver's seat.
That's hilarious. I've got this on the highest setting, by the way.
My job to take a pillow so I can just sleep the whole way to wherever we're going.
That is hilarious.
I can be in the car 5 minutes and I'm out.
Oh yeah, I'm a car napper too, hard.
Yes.
Okay. So, and then sometimes I'll miss a couple spots on my HTV, so you can just go back and go over with your press. And I'm just using a weeding tool to kind of lift this up. There we go. And this looks so clean to me. Like the HTV on this paint looks so clean. Our H did not want to stick.
I'm sublimating my 7-year-old niece's birthday gifts today.
Cool.
That's great.
Someone said just got back from chasing our cow back down our road. She got out in the middle of the night and got into the north side of the farm.
Oh my goodness.
That sounds like an adventure right there. Okay, there's that. And then let's iron the welcome on. I did a little bit, but I just want to make sure it's on there. And then we can go ahead and peel this up. If I can grab it. I should probably put the heat press down. That'd be safe, wouldn't it? And just go slow when you peel this off to make sure that... Look how cute! I love it. So cute. Okay. And then... I'm a little nervous about cutting our magnet sheet because I printed this sheet on our other Cricut, and then I'm bringing it in here to cut it. But let's just try it. Why not, you guys? Why not?
Someone said they're still trying to figure out what to subscribe to. Are Makers Gonna Learn membership or Makers University? She's torn.
Okay.
You go ahead.
No, you go. You tell them.
I was just gonna say, if you're torn, I would just start out with our Makers Gonna Learn membership. Simply because that gives you access to thousands of fonts, thousands of cut files. With that, you have the right to like use them all to sell it however you want to do it. But our Makers University, I mean, it is great. It's a wonderful course that we have offered, but that's more of like the higher end type stuff. Mm-hmm. If that's what you're into and that's what you know you can do, then have at it.
Yeah.
But I feel like just starting out with the basics and working your way up would be the best bet.
You took the words right out of my mouth. So before I tell you my opinion, I'm going to show you guys. I've already printed this, so I'm going to select I've already printed. Let me select my device and then select I've already printed. And then I'm going to select printable magnet sheet. Let me get it's printable magnetic sheet done. And then I'm going to go ahead and send this to the printer, and then I'm going to tell you guys what I think. Which is pretty much the same thing that Caitlin said. Also cross your fingers that this cuts.
I hope.
It scans it, so I'm not like super worried.
I hope.
But I think I feel like if you don't have either membership, Maker's gonna learn like the core membership is just like the best bet because you're gonna get. Maker University is amazing. Do not get me wrong, but the membership is just so good because you have access to all the fonts and the files, and you can make whatever you want. Maker University is like, okay, I've made all this stuff. I want to like take it there.
Right.
You know, like I want to make this.
Which is
amazing.
what I was, you know, that's exactly what I was trying to explain with using the basic. Like, I mean, no matter who you are, you got to start at the bottom somehow.
Yes, exactly.
Especially in the crafting world, you guys should know that just as well as we do. You have to start out at the bottom and work your way up. And I feel like that's what our membership teaches you. That's what our leadership teaches you. That's, I mean, and you get access to our Facebook group with the membership. And that itself is a community as a whole.
Yeah.
You know, our VIMs work great to keep that page rolling, just as well as all of our other members. But that I just feel like our membership would be an excellent way to start out versus Makers University. Once you get into our membership, later on down the road, you know, financially you may be able to afford it, and that's great. We want you to, like we encourage you guys to do that. But to start out with the basics, I would say just go ahead and commit to her membership. Also, right now, I'll have Sadie drop that link if she hasn't already, but we have $30 off of our yearly membership with the code CRAFT at checkout. So
yes, which is a great deal. And then listen, this cut pretty dang good. So I just cut this, which is awesome. That's what I love about print and cut. Oh, look. Oh, lordy day. I thought it wouldn't cut through. I thought, man, I brought the X-Acto knife just in case. So this just cuts it right out. And be very careful around these small dainty areas not to rip it. I'm like a really aggressive, like weeder, so sorry. I try to be careful, but sometimes I will tear. So there you go. And then
how stinking cute.
I know. I love this little spring truck.
I do too.
He's so cute. We won't put him on yet because I want to I'm going to put this ribbon on to like hang it from, and then we'll put that on there, and that'll be the last touch.
Good deal.
So really, if you wanted to seal this in, you could. I need to touch up my paint a little bit.
Can you show everyone the magnet sheets that you're using again?
Yeah.
Something about in the link, it shows that it's 12 millimeter.
12 millimeter.
Something in the link below. I don't know. I'll check on that and see. If you'll give me just 1 second, if you just want to talk about that for a minute to clarify everything that everyone's asking.
Yeah, let's see. The link for the magnet sheet says it is 12 millimeter. Is that the correct one? Whatever's linked should be the correct one because I linked it, and it should be the pink Stone City brand glossy. What is it?
I don't. It's XBet magnet. Printable magnet sheets. That is not the right one. Well, I'll get that linked for you and we'll get that fixed.
Yeah, we'll fix it. But if it's an inkjet printable magnet sheet, you should be good to go because you can cut these printable magnet sheets like regardless of the brand.
Yes.
Like you should still be able to do it. Your Cricut will adjust accordingly. So if you can't find this exact brand, it's totally fine.
I would put this in here, but I'm not logged in. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna send the link in the group chat, and I'll have Miss Sadie stick it in there, possibly. We'll figure out how to get it in there somehow.
Yeah, we'll change the link, no biggie.
Yeah.
Okay, so before we do the last little magnet, oops, I'm clicking the mouse. I'm just gonna put like a little hanger. I'm gonna do just a simple black ribbon, and you can make this as like big as you want. I kind of just eyeball that like there, and then I'm gonna go ahead and nip this with the scissors. And then what I'll do is, this is like a really not super precise way to do it, but I'm an eyeballer, and this is how I like center my stuff. So I kind of look up here, like at the top of the pan, and I've got both of my thumbs there, and then I'm gonna flip it over, and then you can kind of, if you want actually, you can hold the ribbon and make sure it's centered before you glue it down. So just sit just like that, and then we're just going to put literally a tiny, tiny dot of glue. And I'm on my last leg of glue, you guys.
Someone asked how many trucks they could get from one sheet. I will say, if you're doing it as big as we are doing it, you could probably only get about one on there. You may be able to try to finagle 2 somehow, some way.
The print and cut feature does not allow a lot of room.
Right,
we'll say that.
But if you did them smaller, I mean, how many inches? Do you know how many inches those were?
8.5.
Okay, so let's just say, for instance, if you did 4 of those, if you did 4 inches on your trucks, you could do, I would say 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, like
maybe.
if you want to do like a tabletop little, like a shelf sitter, you could do them smaller and probably fit 2 or 3 or whatever. And then you just magnetize your little thing on here.
That is so cute.
And that isn't it precious?
I love
Here, let's go
it.
in the front so you guys can like see. I mean, that is just darling. I love it. So, and you can change these out. It doesn't have to be the trucks. Like if you wanted to just do any of our seasonal files, like Easter, Christmas, whatever file that you see, just do it as a print and cut on a magnet sheet, and then you can interchange these for every season. So I feel like that's such a fun little.
That is cute.
Easy
and,
DIY.
Like, you could do like baseballs for like, like the baseball parents who are never at home, those kind of things.
You could
But
do your
that's really
team
cute.
name, or there's just a lot of different options with this. But I love seasonal interchangeable projects. So yeah, I'm going to go sit with Caitlin, and we will see if you guys have any questions. Feel free to ask away. Oops, did I just rip my mic off? Can you hear me?
I think you might have ripped it off. It's okay. We'll get it fixed. Let's see here. Sadie, she did link the link to the magnet sheets in our chat, but I will have that fixed if it is not already in. Okay, it's already changed in the links below, so good deal.
Yay. Everybody's saying so cute. I'm glad that you guys love it as much as we do. I just think, what?
I just watched where your magnet, your
You
mic
saw
went
where it
down your
ripped
shirt.
off?
Yeah, because we're like, our chat is like normal, but like the video is I don't know, but.
I love it. So,
yeah.
Well, sorry about the magnet sheet link, but I feel like there's a lot of fun little ideas that you guys can get from this pizza pan project, like using the magnet sheets, using Dollar Tree as a resource for budget-friendly projects.
Yeah.
And they just have so much. You just really don't be scared to like use what you have, or use a cheaper item to make a more high-end looking item. There's, a little bit of paint and some like pretty vinyl can take your project a really long way. So, what are you looking?
I was looking, someone asked about the magnet sheets, and yes, this one is 12 millimeter, but this is a different one than we had linked before.
Yeah.
But this is the one that we used, and it worked perfect, cut perfect on the printable magnet setting.
And I've used different ones too.
Right.
Like I've used different brands for this type of project, and it doesn't matter really. They're all equally as good. They're.
Someone suggested a menu board. That would be cute.
Yes,
very cute.
I absolutely think so. How much would we sell it for? This one, I don't know. Gosh.
Okay, so let's see here. You get 12 printable magnet sheets for $15.
Yeah.
Let's just
like $1.50
Let's
each.
Let's not even factor in the cost of what you're actually using. I think labor is where you need to look.
Yeah.
It's whatever you guys want to charge for.
It took us an hour.
I was gonna say, it took us an hour to make that.
It's probably $1.20. Let's say $1.25 per interchangeable piece. So we've got. Let's do 4 seasons. So 1, 2, 3, 4 plus the 25. So that's $5 for the interchangeable pieces. $1.25 for the pizza pan. So we're at $6.25.
I would do maybe like $15-ish.
I would do like 20.
15, 20, 17.
$17.50. I'm just kidding. No, yeah, I feel like that's a good price. And this is really like a good gift idea.
Yes.
I feel like this is something that would be really cute to be gifted to someone. So
yes, absolutely.
Does anybody, I feel like we've gotten a few little pop-ups. Are we both natural redheads? Yes. Yeah. You didn't need to painter's tape the magnet sheet. I think that's what Linda's trying to say. No, if you use a Strong Grip mat that's clean, you don't need to painter's tape it. There's painter's tape on that because we probably use it for something else. And I'll just tell you guys that I use painter's tape for everything. I know, I'm guilty.
It's okay.
But I swear, that's like, if you know, like when people ask if you wanted a deserted island, like what was one thing you would take?
Yes.
If we were like in a crafting competition and I had
Painter's
one
tape.
tool, painter's tape, every time. I can use it for everything. I mean,
That's
what would yours
true.
be?
Yeah.
What would yours be?
I would say mine would be a weeding tool.
A weeding tool is good. My next one would be a brayer.
Oh, yes.
A brayer.
Which, speaking of, we cannot find ours anywhere. I don't know where it's at. We've had a little elf come get it or something.
We lost our brayer?
Yeah, it's gone.
Heck.
Cannot find it.
I didn't know that.
That's okay.
Well, oh look, chore board. Sue said chore board. I think a chore board would be
Yes.
perfect for this because the kids can like have their own customized magnets and you can like move them around. That would be really cute.
Or like you could do this. I mean, even like if you do this at school or something like that, like if you're a teacher or whatever, you could do like maybe not necessarily the pizza pan, but or like maybe you could like a rectangle pizza pan, not like a small one, circle one, but you could do like the little, you know how they have like the little star charts or whatever they are. I don't know.
Like kid of the week or something.
Yeah, something like that would be very cute.
I love that. So, okay, well,
All right. Well,
I'm just
no
making
one
sure.
has- I don't see anything else. So
I guess we'll see you guys next Tuesday. Make sure you turn on
Yes.
your notifications and subscribe to the channel if you're new here, because that way you will be able to see when we go live. Your phone will notify you right away. And
Yep.
we're here almost every Tuesday and Wednesday. You can almost bet to see us here.
yes,
So
members only have something special tomorrow in the Facebook group. So
it's
make
like-
sure.
y'all, I'm not just saying this. It's like real cute. It's real cute. You do not want
I
to miss the
mean,
live.
the one I'm making tomorrow, I'm taking home because I love it.
It's really
I love
cute.
it. It's great. But members, make sure that you tune in tomorrow on the
Mm-hmm.
Facebook channel. We will not be here on the YouTube channel. It will be on our Facebook page.
At 1:30.
Yep. So just make sure you tune into that. And if y'all don't have anything else, then we'll see